What kind of behaviour would you expect from a superstitious pigeon?
They always wear their feathers in exactly the same colour and exactly the same order every day.
Well, it is just that sort of superstition that pigeons have been found to exhibit. It's quite interesting. A very well-known American psychiatrist from Harvard called B.F. Skinner, he found that if you feed pigeons at predetermined intervals, the pigeons, because they can't quite predict when the food is coming, they seem to register what they were doing at the time the food arrived and repeat the action to make the food come next time, which is a very human thing. It's like humans blowing on dice before a game of craps. So they will walk in anti-clockwise circles because maybe twice they were walking anti-clockwise and the food arrived. And they make the leap that must be why the food comes.
That's not superstitious, that's just hopeful.
It's superstition. It's kind of doing it. It's like, last time I won this game, I was wearing one red sock, one blue sock. So I'm going to wear a red sock and a blue sock again. And sportsmen do it all the time.
So just repeat actions that happened before...
People do this. People do it all the time.
People do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's called magical thinking, where you think you're having an effect on the world.
Exactly.
And you're not.
You're not.
I can't watch this match because the last round I didn't watch and we won.
Yeah. That's right. Or I was standing up. I was standing up when England scored a goal, so I've got to stand up for the rest of the match.
I'm going to go to the toilet now. We'll definitely score.
Yeah, all that. We do it all the time.
My uncle, when he lights a cigar, we always score.
Yes, it happens always. I know.
They're all dead now because I killed them.
It's almost like a form of megalomania, isn't it? In
It
a
is.
bizarre sort of way.
That we
It's
can
like
possibly
a sort of...
affect the outcome.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the nature of superstition. It's quite hard, I'm afraid it has to be said, to find any definition of superstition that doesn't also cover religion. I mean, it makes the same promises, the same suggestions of individual actions.
It's quite fun to feel... You convince yourself that you're involved in the world somehow, then. If I wear my lucky scarf, then now I'm really in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just wearing a scarf.
Yes, that's right. It is. And, of course, for each religion will regard other religions as superstition, and theirs as not being. I am religious, you are superstitious. In the Catholic Church, it is a sin to be superstitious.
You'll change that when you're Pope, though,
I will change that when I'm Pope. Think of no, stop. Don't want to offend people.
What are we going to do with the gold?
And as Pope Stephen walks out onto the balcony, underneath a ladder with a grenade, with several black cats.
The fact is, American psychologist B.F. Skinner managed to train pigeons to be superstitious by giving them arbitrary food rewards and keeping his fingers crossed, and best of luck to him. The doves that won the Dickin Medal were, strictly speaking, non-combatants, and that's not true of all military pigeons. I wonder if you can imagine what a kamikaze pigeon unit did.
Fly into things, fly into planes, engines.
You're getting there. It's a very complicated...
Fly down guns.
It's a
nest. Terrible nuisance to get out.
It was to fly at ships, but in a very particular way, inside a missile. It's got a window, right? Look, I'll explain it to you. Here's a pigeon. I've got a pigeon here. Voila. And I have a ship. Yeah. And you train the pigeon to peck at a ship. And every time it does, it's rewarded with grain. Then you put it inside its missile with a glass front, right? And a ship comes into view, but it's slightly on the left. Well, the pigeon's behavioural response is to peck towards where it is. And this activates a relay. And as it gets nearer the ship and it gets bigger and bigger, it pecks more and more and more and more and more, which tells them that they're on the right track. They get really, really close and it explodes in a ball of flame. Destroying...
And that's the thanks it gets.
That's the thanks. It maybe gets showered with grain at the last second, just as a thank you, who knows. But it's a guidance system.
Did it work?
It wasn't used.
Right.
But... what they did, using this man Skinner, this behavioural psychologist's experiments, was they got a bit of glass, and instead of having a target on it or anything like that, it was just a plain piece of glass with an orange dot on it. And every time the pigeon hit the dot exactly like that, it would get rewarded. Can you imagine why that would be useful?
I was thinking about this just the other day. It's funny you said that.
Very slow form of execution for someone. You put an orange dot on, you could put a pigeon in the room. You could activate 12 years.
No, pigeons have very good eyesight. And if an air rescue helicopter is searching the sea and someone's in a little orange dinghy, or in an orange life jacket, the pigeon will always see it as a little dot in its screen. So let's go like that, thinking it's going to get fed. And that will alert the pilot. And it works. And that's beneficial and no one dies. Someone might even get saved.
Yes.
And then you eat the pigeon on the way